Welcome guys to the Peak Mindset Show. I'm very excited today because today we have a topic I'm going to talk to you about that is a game changer. It is how to tune into your frequency to get the results you want in your life. See, frequency is something that I've been learning about recently, a very powerful tool that if you implement into your life, it can literally change all the areas within a short period of time. If you're asking yourself, what does frequency mean? Well, here's how frequency actually is. It's what our body, or the vibration of our body, and how it is aligned. Whether it's a good or a bad thing from the vibration, it will result in what happens in the outer world. So frequency all comes within yourself, okay? Abraham Hicks has a really good quote. She said that, get fixed on what you want because it will drown out the vibrations of what you don't want. It's like flipping a coin. Either you're going to be in a good frequency or a bad frequency, and whatever frequency you're going to be at will ultimately give you the results in return into your life. Now, the other thing I want to ask you or tell you is, how do you create frequency, or how is it created? It's all within yourself. Your frequency is within you. Science has proven for hundreds of years that our bodies are made up of atoms and molecules. And these atoms and molecules vibrate at certain frequencies. And the body's energy. So if the frequency is at a low level, you will start to get low level results in your life. You will feel a certain way. You can measure it through KPIs very much by how you feel. If you feel like that knot in your chest, or you feel that lump in your throat, or you feel that stress in the head or in the muscles, or you just feel like worried or anxious, the frequency is low and you're in a very bad or at least a bad vibration for that period of time. You're going to want to shift that. So the next part I'm going to talk to you about is how to shift frequency with these 5 simple techniques. One is meditation. The meditation has shown that why it's the most effective tool to changing your frequency so quickly is because you are focused on a thought. You are focused on nothingness, on the present. And when that happens, there's an automatic relation happening at the energetic level in your brain, on the alpha level, that creates a positivity shift, almost like a switch being turned on from off to on within minutes. You'll notice, because in meditation, if you've done it before, you'll feel lighter by the end. You'll feel happier, more just naturally joyful, just because your mind isn't bouncing and distracted with all these other thoughts. But you've tuned in to a frequency within yourself. And that's what meditation is, number 1, because it is literally the inner workings of how to shift frequency immediately. That's why I recommend the morning first thing, and also before going to bed, or even before a big presentation. Get into a good frequency, or a sales meeting, or before a big talk you have to have on stage. If you tune in right, you will be able to perform at a high level. The second is self-realization. This is the understanding that you are a creator. You have the power to create. And when you can realize that if you can create what you want in your life, if you realize you have a power towards self-realization, then you have the power to shift your frequency. If you realize that and know that, you can shift whatever you want in your life. Isn't that powerful hearing that? I know for me it is. Because most times we get into this bad frequency and we're like, oh my gosh, I need to buy that thing, or I need to have a car to feel better, or be in that house, or be in that relationship, or be 20 pounds lighter to feel better. I'm like, that's baloney. You can literally tune into your frequency, by just shifting things around like that, and automatically you're going to feel a whole lot better, because you realize you're a creator. You have the power to create the frequency you want when you choose. Whether you're in a house, or you're in the middle of a forest, or on a plane somewhere, it's your choice through self-realization to shift the frequency you're at right now, whether it's good or bad, into where you want it to be. So obviously it's going to be good. The third is laughter. Laughter, as simple and easy as it sounds, is one of the most interesting and fun tools to shift your frequency. Because what happens is, remember I talked in meditation, well, there's a switch being turned on with laughter. Because let me ask this question to you. Have you ever felt bad laughing? I don't think so. Usually when you laugh, I'm laughing right now, usually when you laugh, you have these good emotions, these good feelings. That is a frequency. If you're finding you're stuck in a low frequency state. Put a funny movie in, crack a big joke, call a friend and laugh on the phone for a minute. Talk to your partner or a buddy at the gym and just laugh. Find ways to laugh. Laughter is one of the most powerful tools to shift your frequency from a bad frequency to a good frequency. The fourth comes down to gratitude. Now, gratitude, as I've talked about thousands of times, it is the means of crushing your fear. But here's what's most important about gratitude is when that switch again in your mind, when you turn that switch on. Now, gratitude turns the switch on. You have no choice but to tune into high frequency, because as soon as you go into a thankful mindset, there's no choice neurologically in your brain to go anywhere else. You can't think of anything else. There's no other way. Your brain has been proven by science that when you focus on something, okay, intently with focus, it's very difficult to be able to multitask very effectively. People tell me they multitask. I'm not a believer in multitasking, to be honest, because you can multitask, but let me ask you this: do you find yourself being extremely effective in giving the highest quality product possible when you multitask? I can see if you're answering an email maybe over here, or checking over a proposal quickly over here, those kind of things. But if you want to get quality work, maybe writing a book or writing a blog post, making a video like this for you guys for a podcast show, these are focused things that require your immediate attention. And gratitude allows you to shift your frequency because you're in a thankful mindset, and that is very important. Now, my favorite one is the fifth one, because I really talk about this with my coaching clients in the inner circle of my coaching programs, is declarations. Now, you probably heard affirmations before. Affirmations project in the future, okay? Declarations go right now. So if you can declare something, I call it state shifting, okay? If you can state shift yourself from a low frequency to a high frequency, the power of a declaration. But here's something I've never talked about before, but listen very carefully. Grab a notepad or listen closely. You can literally see our body has obviously certain atoms and molecules right now vibrating at certain frequencies, correct? So, for example, say you want to boost your self-confidence or increase your self-image or increase your sales somewhere in your business, or I don't know, maybe you just want to feel good for the gym, right? You can literally program a specific frequency by the declaration that you are stating instantly. So for example, if you're declaring a goal and you want your mind to focus on the frequency of that goal, you will declare that goal, you will get emotionally involved behind the goal, you will express the goal through your verb, okay? You will focus your mind on that goal and get everything behind in that goal. The intensity and the vibration will be there. I have 5 pillars of state, okay? You can go back to other videos to listen to that if you want, guys. But one of the pillars actually is vibration, which is the same as frequency. They both are very much intertwined. But I've noticed material I've read in the past, it kind of skims the surface of vibration. I want to learn the science of how it works, and specifically shifting certain frequencies in the body to give you a certain result. So if you want to go to the gym and lift some heavy weights, tune into a declaration that gets you into that specific frequency to lift that weight. If you want to go into a sales presentation, prepare a declaration aligned towards that frequency and then aligned to that vibration, and get your mind in tuned with certain levels to have that frequency, and you guys are going to be on fire. So guys, here is some really valuable tools. I'm telling this stuff in this interview right here, this podcast I'm giving to you guys is gold. So listen to it again, tune into these 5 things, understand what frequency is, and know that you can change it. You are a creator in your life, and because you are a creator, you can create the energy and state you want whenever you want. You guys take care, and we'll talk to you soon.